Do you want to tell them the story about how a lady found our crib?
I never saw those messages. I never sent her my address. They knocked on the door and they showed up at our house.
There wasn't gonna be a Josh and Sav.
While we were married, like there had been times, like even after having Rye, like where I was like, I don't know if this is it. Like, I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I would actually say to like not fight for our relationship so much.
Wow.
The time of relaxing on the toilet is over for us right now.
Hey, so you acting like I left you with the girls.
You do that.
Okay, but if I do, I'm using the restroom.
Yeah, but you take too long and I recruit you and I'm go make Rye knock on the door.
No, you don't.
Those are the times I feel like I really sometimes would be like, okay, we're done with this. We couldn't agree on something. We couldn't stop arguing. I just remember there would be so many times where I'd be like, okay, you just do it. Like, you just do social media. Like, I will do my own thing. Like,
what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the For Us podcast, the podcast for you.
And for us.
How you feeling? How you living? You looking good? You look like our kids right now.
Thanks.
What do you mean, thanks?
I know. I mean, they're cute, so thank you.
That's your response
No,
to the intro of this podcast?
I feel like you're saying that because my bun.
Our kids don't wear buns.
I know, but they have short hair and no hair.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like when all my hair is pulled back, I feel like I look like them more so.
Oh.
But I feel like you look like Raella. More than me.
I don't know. Lately, when I look at my kids, I see you, and it's crazy.
Do you like your kids?
Yeah, what do you mean? Like, does anyone else, spouse or significant other, have to like double check in? Like, you gotta, you always do the, babe, do you still like me?
Yeah, you just asked me that.
Okay, I did that the other day.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't like that though. It was more of the vibe of
You wanted words of affirmation.
no, it wasn't. I don't remember what it was.
No, yeah, I like to ask you questions that it's like, obviously I know the answer. Like, I know that you like your kids, but I think it's just I want to hear your response.
Oh, do you want it to be different each time?
No, like it's just fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, welcome back, you guys. We are in our new home. This is our first time shooting. This set
Is pretty jank.
is the most jank thing. And we put this together in a matter of like 20 minutes.
You know, that's really sweet that you said we. Because I just sat right here in this chair while you built this whole thing.
We're just like, we got to get this up. We have been in our new home for a week now, a little over a week.
No, it'll be a week in a couple days.
It'll be a week. It was a week yesterday. Did we move in last week Friday?
You told me Monday.
Oh, I don't know when we moved in.
Me either.
Okay. Oh, it was Monday.
Anyway, so it hasn't been a week yet.
Yeah, and our house is in shambles. I don't even know if y'all can see. There's boxes. There's a random tree. The tree has made its appearance. It's back.
That tree.
There's a lamp right there. It's
a lot. It's a lot going on. I am the type of person that would usually have like our entire house unpacked immediately. Like, I'm the type of person when I come home from a trip.
Yeah.
I'm unpacking immediately. Like, I want to feel settled. I love to feel settled. And we literally, no matter how hard we tried or like how much time, we physically are unable to unpack in one day.
Yeah.
Because we have two babies.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Like, period.
What did you say?
Period.
You've been saying period lately, and it's been funny. Period.
No, I haven't.
Period T. You've been liking it.
Period T.
Period T.
Wait, so what is... I still don't even know. Like, remember when I used to say period T?
Yeah.
What's the T?
Okay, for the people at home, Savannah in our vlogs used to... I don't know why you said period T.
Because I know people like spell out period with a T. But
yeah, it's like period. Period, boo. Ooh.
Period.
Period. No, it's like, it's period. Like, period. Period.
You didn't say the T.
It's like, you don't say the C. It's like period.
You said C.
T. You don't say the T.
Are you
period.
Okay?
No, I'm not. If I'm being brutally honest.
We're sleep deprived.
Not as much as... Okay, we're sleep deprived.
And not as much as what?
Baby number one.
Babe, you were literally slumped.
When?
With Rye.
What do you mean I was slumped? I was up.
Also, I don't ever say slumped. I said that because you say that.
What do you mean I was slumped?
Like, I was exclusively breastfeeding, and so I just stopped waking you up, and you would be knocked out all night. What are you talking about?
Okay, well, now I do all the feedings.
You don't do all of them.
Baby, I wake you up. What are you fronting for the podcast for?
Baby, you wake me up when Starly starts squawking like a dinosaur, and you can't get her to go back to sleep.
Okay, and that's rare. Okay, you're referring to the last like 2 nights.
It's been rough.
It's been rough. We're fighting through our chill. I don't know why I'm laughing. This podcast is gonna be amazing. So yeah, we in a new crib. How's the move been going for you? Like how are you? Let's have a little check in. I love that we're at the dinner table.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I don't like this table.
Okay, we're not talking about decor stuff right now.
No, let me really quick because you said that we don't need a new table.
Yeah.
And like, do you see our table?
I think it's fine. There's character.
Well, no, yeah, there's character. The character. Okay, no, there was character in our old house.
Uh-huh.
Now this, like after the move, like what it's been through, this is more so like damage.
Yeah, I'm so upset about our movers, the movers that moved our stuff here right now. I'm like,
wait, why? What's the other thing?
well,
My bike?
The bike.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, I'm going to fix it. That's it. That's all I got. I know you wanted a little bit more confidence.
You're going to fix it, but what?
No buts. I'm going to try to fix it.
If you can't fix it, just hire. Like, can't you just like hire an electrician or something?
But that's not the problem. It's like they took apart the screen for some odd reason.
Don't they have to ask?
I don't know. They probably thought that it would be lighter or something. They took the screen apart, which means you have to take
No, they took it apart probably because they didn't want it to break. But like they broke it by taking it apart, right?
I don't know. Okay. But now I'm over here looking like Bob the Builder or Eric the electric guy, and I was wanting some responses with those jokes.
Baby, well,
Eric the electric guy,
and it was that funny because literally when we were in our garage the other day trying to set everything up, like you looked like you really knew what you were doing.
Yeah, I was, but I couldn't get the things in there. It was, anyways. Why did I get on the movers?
Because you said our table.
Oh yeah, and they messed up our doggone table. Like wrap it up or something, bruh. Or actually, the thing is, it was
wrapped.
It was like against the wall.
That's not wrapped.
But I think it was. There was nothing.
No, yeah. We have like significantly more. And I bought these little stain markers on Amazon to try to fix it. And this is like a matte paint. And that was shiny. And so now we have a lot of chips and issues and a shiny spot that I tried to fix.
I think it looks fine.
Are you being serious? Look at it.
Hey, we're not talking about this right now.
No, but I just like.
How is the move?
How can you look at this table?
I love it. It adds character.
Okay, we love it.
Life isn't perfect.
I never said it.
I know. I just wanted to sound deep.
Don't do that.
How's
the move?
Yeah, check in. We're at the dinner table. Come on.
We're at the dinner table.
I just need some food.
The move. Well, the move is good. Like I do feel a sense of relief because like we finally are moved in.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy because we moved across the country without having a place. And we initially said that we didn't want to do that. We said we wanted to have our house before we moved. But then I think we just kind of like had unrealistic expectations because after we had Starly, literally a newborn and not even a 2-year-old, like 2 under 2, it was just a lot. And there was like, there's no possible way we're going to be able to find a house while not being there. And then also trying to plan a trip there was just too much. So we moved, like straight up moved across the country, left our house. We were never going back without having somewhere to live.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. Like we've done that multiple times and it didn't feel crazy because I feel like it's just me and you. And I don't know, something about having like a full on family and doing that felt wild. So I think I felt like a really just like a big sense of transition.
Right. Thank God for having family here though.
Yeah, that has really helped.
That made it easier.
Definitely.
You know? So how's that been though? That's been so cool.
It's
like today
crazy.
We if this is your first podcast, we have moved across the country and both of our families live here. We've never experienced this ever. Yesterday my dad hit me up, was like, do you guys want to just go downtown and just hang out? And I'm just like, sure.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, okay, let's like just get the girls and, you know, we'll have a little family hooray. So today we went to dinner and we walked around, had some ice cream, and it was just like chill. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow at church. Like,
it's so weird. Like I kind of do still feel like we're on like a vacation kind of.
It's still mainly because the house is in shambles. Every time we come to our new home, I'm just like, is this our crib?
Yeah, like it does. I think our stuff in here is making it feel like familiar and homey, but I feel like it doesn't feel like fully homey. It does feel homey, but not like fully yet, just because like everything's not how I want it to be.
Yeah.
Like, we've done a pretty good job getting that downstairs unpacked. Like, the whole kitchen is unpacked. I've cooked a couple times. Or wait, just once.
You cooked breakfast this morning.
Yeah, I
and
just
it was delicious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that during
Really?
breakfast. Yeah.
Usually I do.
Yeah, usually.
The sausage was a little crispy.
Maybe.
I thought you knew that, and I thought you did it on purpose.
Baby, you never liked that sausage.
So why did you make it?
I like it.
Oh, what
Don't
sausage was
eat
it?
it
The
if you
chicken
don't
apple
like-
sausage?
Yes.
Oh, I love that sausage. Today it just didn't taste like that though.
Well, you know what? They substituted it.
Okay, well say that. Defend yourself,
No, it's
bruh.
the Applegate chicken sausage. I usually get the chicken apple.
Yeah, brand deal. Tell the whole brand.
No, and delivery, they substituted it for just like regular turkey sausage. So it doesn't have like as much of a like zing to it.
It was good though.
Baby, I cannot believe you said that.
I can't believe I said that either.
Why did you tell me that now?
Well, we were talking about it.
Well, tell me earlier.
Baby, I still ate it.
Did you like the eggs?
Baby, I ate literally everything. My plate was clean. I'm part of the clean plate club.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. You cooked breakfast today,
Yeah,
though.
anyways, I was saying we've done a pretty good job unpacking the downstairs, but like the upstairs, I've started making progress. Like I've hung up our clothes and like a lot of the girls' clothes, but there's just so much.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Baby, you're acting like a squirrel. I just looked at your belly.
My belly?
It looked good.
My belly.
Stomach. It looked snatched. Is that what you want me to say?
Well, don't say you looked at my belly.
Baby, come on, bro.
Rye has a belly. I don't have a belly. Well, I do a little bit.
Come on.
I need to start working out.
Bro.
What you mean, come on? I said
You said what you said?
the downstairs I did a good job. Upstairs is shambles. Still need.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel about the move?
I feel good. I just said I love being around the family. Bro, the movers that moved us into this crib, if y'all are watching this,
Do you think they
mad
are?
props. I don't know. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. But it was hilarious. They were awesome. But throughout the moving in, I like always offer to help. I'm not just going to sit here and fully capable. I'm helping.
Which is crazy too that you are helping. Like when we have two babies, like it was just us here and the girls.
Auntie Des was here.
But only for part of the time.
Oh, yeah,
like
you're
even
right.
before she got here, like you were still helping,
Yeah.
and then like I was upstairs with the girls. But then there's just like certain times where I needed your help.
Yeah.
And then it's just like obviously I think they get it. But anyways, that's just really kind of you to always help.
But I was helping them, and then during the help, I was talking, and they were like asking questions, and they start seeing the video equipment coming in, and like they're asking, "Oh, do you guys do video? Oh, dope! I'm a producer. I do this. I do that." I'm like, "Yeah, bet, dope." And then at the very end of I have to pay them or whatever, he was just telling me like, "Yo, bro, I forgot how we got to this, but eventually he got to saying, "Can I spit something for you right now?" I said, I ain't gonna tell you no, homie. Like, yeah, go for it. So he said, but it's spoken word though.
Let me just tell you, I happened to be coming downstairs at this moment.
The door was open.
The door was open, and I heard, but it's spoken word though. And I was like, he's literally about to
It's
perform
happening.
in
It's
the
happening
driveway
right now in the driveway in this like really nice neighborhood, and like it was nothing to him. It was just like a loud situation. So I'm just like looking both ways and just like making sure the case is clear and stuff. But he was spitting bars. I was like, yeah. I was yo.
I heard it downstairs when I came, and then I went upstairs to tell Des because I was like, oh my gosh, there's like a concert in the driveway, and we were spying out the window.
Y'all are funny.
And I was like, should I open up the window? And she's like, no, because they're gonna know we're spying. But we were
would've loved it.
We were spying on you guys, and then we were trying to see you, and we thought you were on your phone.
Yeah.
You were on your phone when he was performing.
No. I maybe
Performing is crazy.
Yeah, performing is wild. Yeah, but I probably checked the time. I wasn't on my phone.
Baby, don't check the time
Sweetheart, I'm not. What are you talking about?
when he's performing.
Sweetheart.
That's
Anyways, at the end of it, I guess I really take pride in this about myself. I don't know if this is me being humble or whatever, but like at the end, he was like, yo, bro, like, let me know if you ever want to, like, I got it. And I'm like, and I said,
Baby,
I literally said, I was like, yo, for sure, bro, I'll hit you.
Why do you take pride in that?
No, this is what I take pride. I take the pride in making people feel comfortable enough to like
No matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah.
In whatever circumstance. Like, he doesn't know that I don't smoke.
Right.
Like, you know, he doesn't know that I don't have that lifestyle. I'm not that lifestyle. But he just was like, yo, bro, hey, let me know. And then also, does that make me look like, I don't know. No, I'll have to go the high road with that. I feel like I made him comfortable enough to say that. And that was that.
Yeah,
but I'm just,
I guess like in that moment, you wouldn't be like, oh, no, thanks. Like,
yeah, what am I supposed to say? Like, well, I guess I could have. I could have been like, I don't roll like that. But it wasn't that situation. He was just like walking away and was like, yo, bro, let me know if you ever want to. And I was like, yo, for sure, I'll hit you up. It's like, but that was one of those things I was trying to like just dismiss the moment and then just have it at that. But I walked away into the garage. I was like, did I just tell that man that I will go smoke with him? Okay, sure.
What about the two different vibes of the movers we had? Michigan movers as opposed to the movers here.
What were the vibes of the Michigan movers?
I just liked the Michigan movers better. They were so cool. And like these guys like seemed like they were really nice. I'm not going to say it.
You ain't going to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's just, I have learned my lesson though. I'm not going the route I went with finding movers.
Wait, they were fine.
No, baby. The next movers that we have, I'm like top notch. Y'all, they're coming in with polos on, like vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't
like these are people like just that we've hired to like it's like they're
and nothing to them. Like they
Yeah.
did the job. They move very fast and speedy, but like there are some
they're
like
not professional movers.
They're not professional
just
movers.
like handymen, basically.
Exactly. They're cheaper
Yeah.
than the thing, but it's also like, you know, your stuff is important as well. Anyways, that is what happened with that. Before we moved though, do you want to tell them the story about you how a lady found our crib without you giving them our address?
Okay.
I have some things with you with some bones to pick with you in like social media and stuff. Not social media, but like just sometimes I just think you're like a 90-year-old woman when it comes to
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say. I've said this to your face.
Yes. First, let me say the situation. So
Yes, ma'am.
this is like the day before we literally are moving
Across the country.
and we find out that number one, our couch doesn't fit in our pod. Like it's just straight up too big. It's not going in.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, great. Like we're sad. We liked this couch, but also it's like, okay, we'll just put it up on Facebook Marketplace. So we do that. And then I'm also trying to sell like some other things on Facebook Marketplace, like a crib. We were trying to sell like Rise Playhouse, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And anyway, so I was in charge of selling things and you could have said you wanted to be in charge.
I didn't want to be. It was your thing.
Okay, so it was my thing. So anyways, I'm messaging. Well, what happened was I put Rise Playhouse in the backyard, which is like a $600 play structure.
Yeah.
That it was basically brand new, like in pristine condition, but we just needed to get rid of it because it wouldn't fit. I put it on Facebook Marketplace for $50 or like free. Like I basically just wanted someone to come get it. Like, and I got blown up. Like I got like 200 messages like immediately. And then I lost track of like the other sales that I was doing. So the lady that was buying our crib, she had messaged me and I totally forgot. Like it's so much going on. So I forgot that I told her she could come pick the crib up at like 4 that day.
Yeah.
And she had previously told me, she was like, I live about an hour away and like this is my estimated time or whatever. I was like, oh wow, she's literally coming an hour. Because granted, we're selling these things for like very affordable. Like this is again like a $600 crib and I'm selling it for like $50. Like we just want to like bless people and like just get rid of it. Like I'll give it to you for free. I don't care. But anyways, I forgot. And then we're just chilling on the couch.
And I said, babe, I think there's somebody here. I saw a Jeep pull up and they were just kind of just like staring. I was like, babe, is somebody here to pick up something? Because we had other things that were supposed to be leaving that day too. And Santa was like, oh shoot, I never responded to the girl with the crib.
No. They knocked on the door and you were like confused.
Oh yeah, but I thought they were picking up something. I just didn't know what. Yeah.
And then they were like, we're here to pick up the crib. And then that's when I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh yeah. I didn't even realize that like I hadn't responded to her or anything because I just had so many Facebook Marketplace messages.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh yeah, come on in. Like you guys can come on in, whatever.
And then the crib was like, it got stuck in the room and like they were here for like in our house for like 15 minutes just waiting.
I was like chatting with her and she was really sweet. And then I ended up telling her, I was like, I have some other baby stuff. Like, would you be interested in like the Mama Roo swing or whatever and stuff? And she was like, wait, really? Like she was so grateful. And we just like, were giving her stuff. Anyways.
So fast forward to, I was like, I'm going to handle the next thing that gets sold in this house or whatever. And I am
because I forgot.
No, because you forgot. Oh yeah, because you forgot or whatever. And then I'm just scrolling, and then I find the thread randomly because I was just looking through everyone's response, just making sure, vetting them, making sure they're good. I randomly click on the girl who just came and got the crib, and I was like, babe, I was looking at the whole message. I was like, babe, did you give her our address? Like, did you like exchange phone numbers or anything? Like, how'd you? And we both look at it, and our address was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, so our entire thread, I ghosted her after I said, like, I didn't mean to, but I forgot about it. So the last thing in the thread was me saying, yeah, 4 o'clock is fine or whatever. And then she messaged me like 3 or 4 times saying like, hey, we're in the area, just like waiting for the address. And then she messaged again and said, hey, like we drove over an hour to come pick this up. Like, you know, can you please let me know your address, blah, blah, blah. Which I feel so bad now looking back, reading that. Mm-hmm. But I never saw those messages. I never sent her my address, and they showed up at our house.
I'm like, in that moment, I was really thinking, how could, like, your address isn't on Facebook, or our old address isn't on, unless it is.
No.
They must have been on some like CIA Secret Service stuff.
I have literally no idea, unless the only thing I can think is if Facebook Marketplace, there's like a location thing on, but I don't think so, because so many people that I'd messaged, like they would be like, where are you located in blah, blah, blah. Like they would ask me.
We've given other people our address and stuff.
Yeah.
She pulled up with the hubby though.
I'm so like, I was so curious. Like I told you after, I was like, I'm going to DM her and be like, hey, like, so sorry, I just now saw these messages, but like I'm just very curious.
You should have. You should right now. You ain't gonna do it.
Babe, I told you I wanted to do that and you were like, no.
You did not tell me you wanted to do that. Yes, I did.
I was like, I want to just message her and just be like it's totally fine, but like how did you find our address?
Oh, I don't remember.
And honestly, if we weren't moving, like if we were just selling something like just randomly on a random day and we weren't literally moving out of the house the next day, I would have messaged her. Yeah. Because like it's a security purpose. Like I need to know how you found my address. But since we were leaving, I was like, okay, that's really weird, but whatever.
Hey, moving forward. I'm just saying, like it made me think. It made me go into full like security mode.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And like moving forward in our crib, like it's wraps for any of that to ever happen again. I was just like, how in the world? Yeah. It got a little weird.
Definitely felt weird. Mm-hmm. And also, like, I think part of it is, too, if she did, somehow she found our address, yeah. Like, let me know. That's what I would do, like, personally. Like, I would be like, hey, I found you somehow. Like, mm-hmm. your Facebook Marketplace, like, I saw your location or whatever, and I came to you. Like, right. I wouldn't just pull up and not say anything. Right. That's kind of, like, creepy. I mean, I hope she never sees this, but it's just, like, you know, that's not right.
Why would we assume that like people are gonna see these?
I know,
but honestly, like, we've had situations to where like I guess people could. Yeah. But it's like y'all ain't watching us.
I know, no one's watching. But I'm just saying, I like literally never want to hurt anyone's feelings or someone to watch it and be like, oh my gosh, that's me. Like how bad would you feel? Right. You know.
I'm proud of us.
Really.
I had a moment the other day. And I was just kind of just thinking. I think I was on the toilet.
Oh, that's what takes you so long. Baby, you can't, like, the time of relaxing on the toilet is over for us right now.
Baby, so you acting like I left you with the girls.
You do that.
Okay, but if I do, I'm using the restroom.
Yeah, but you take too long, and I recruit you, and I'm going to go make Ryan knock on the door.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I've told her.
I think I've heard.
Yeah, I've been like, okay, go get daddy.
Anyways, I think on the toilet and I was just looking back at something. I don't know where my head went, but I was just like, we have come so far through our relationship with having the girls, the moves and stuff, like, and it just made me think like, not why, but I feel like I have these moments every time something life-changing happens in our life or whatever. So like this move happened and all of a sudden I'm just thinking about like some of the super hard times in our relationship to where we almost didn't even make it. Like straight up, there wasn't gonna be a Josh and Sav. Like my mind went straight there and just thinking about the goodness of God in our relationship and just how we've, overcome it. Not to say there's not going to be no crazier times that we go through. We're coming up on 4 years of marriage next month, and we have moved to 4 different states.
4.
Yes, 4 different states. We've had 2 kids. We got 2 doggone dogs. And don't forget, like in our dating phase and marriage or whatever, in our dating phase, we broke up plenty of times.
You said and marriage?
No, not marriage.
You
I didn't
did.
get to that part. I know, but I didn't.
Oh, okay.
We broke up, and I left you. We did the long distance, the hardest thing ever, and then like go to marriage or whatever. And there's been some times where we think like it's probably the end in the very beginning, but like we know ain't nobody going nowhere,
right,
or whatever. And just to look at us now, we've moved to a state that we thought that we would never live in, and you like said like you probably wouldn't come back here or whatever. We're with our families, and we're happy.
Yeah.
And all by the grace of God. You know what I'm saying? Like without that, it's I don't know where we would be.
It's so true. It is crazy to think about. Like obviously where we've come in our relationship and our marriage, like that alone is just amazing. But then also just like career wise, like I feel like it's so cool. Like we really are kind of like doing what we always dreamed of doing. And
did you always dream of doing this?
Well, I was gonna say like in 2017 when we like started the whole social media thing, I was like, I don't know. I feel like I was like indifferent about it. I was like, this is fun, this is cool, whatever.
You didn't see career though.
I don't know. I did.
Yeah.
But then it kind of after like, I don't know, even though we were still doing it, like we didn't really stop. And like, yes, we were like, it was paying bills, but like it was a grind. Like it was a struggle. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, like I did see future, but like at the same time I didn't. And I felt like I wasn't sure if it was like what I was called to do. Like I was just telling your dad, like I was just unsure for so long about it. And I feel like even just like this last year, I would say I feel like I finally love like what we do.
That's crazy. This
and
last
I feel like
year,
you've always loved it.
Yeah, from the jump. But it's also I have a different background when it comes to it. But like, let's talk about that though, because it could take someone years to actually feel like they, can I use the word belong?
Yeah.
In a space or a career or whatever. Like, cause you could be doing something and you could be seeming like very happy, which we have been doing what we're doing. And we could come off as seeming successful in the space and stuff like that, but not feeling confident or not feeling like, oh, this is what I'm actually supposed to be doing could come until way later.
Yeah.
And I think that's a testament to like anyone's area of like it's not a podcast if I don't have a tongue twister. Anyone's walk of life, anyone's career choice or path or whatever.
Yeah.
That feeling, I won't say feeling. That I guess feeling is the word. That satisfaction that you're looking for or whatever could come way later.
Mm-hmm. And I think you said this too. It's like, it's not like we've like arrived or we feel like we've made it.
No, not at all.
But I think it's just like a sense of
contentment.
Yeah. And just, like actually feeling joy and like happiness in what we do. And I've, like you said, it's not like these past like 5 years of us doing this that I've been like not enjoying it.
Right.
Like I wouldn't continue doing something that I don't love, but like a feeling, like, I don't know, like it's just like a peace that I have with like what we do now. And I didn't have that.
What would you tell you? Let's go 2-part. What would you tell your younger self in our relationship? So the past like 5 years, what would you tell your younger self about our relationship? Like if say like we were having hard times and we felt like we weren't going to make it, what would you tell your younger self? That, and then the second part is we'll go career. What would you tell your younger self about like when you were doubting, or not doubting, but you didn't think that we would be doing this?
I feel like relationship, I would say, like this seems actually crazy and almost like counterintuitive, but I would actually say to like not fight for our relationship so much.
Wow.
Because that was like, I was so hung up on us working. Like, it was, for me, it was the only option.
Yeah.
When, if I would have just like relaxed and kind of just like trusted God's plan and like had more peace, like obviously it's easier said than done. Like I'm like going through like heartbreak, whatever.
Right.
I'm like distraught because we're in long distance, all this stuff. But I feel like if I would have just not like chilled out,
No,
but
I
kind
know
of
what you're saying. Yeah.
like let go more, because I think like the Lord always knew that we would end up together, and like regardless of the path, like sometimes it's just like not what you think it's going to be. And for me, I was like, oh, it's going to be perfect and everything's going to be great. And since it's not, like we have to fix it immediately and make it perfect and great again.
Yeah.
But like sometimes that's just not what it is. And I feel like if I would have just like let go a little bit more,
I feel it.
then I don't think that would have made us like not be where we are today. I think it still would have been the same path. I just think personally it wouldn't have been as like hard on me.
Hard on you. Yeah. Yeah. Mine, relationship wise, I think, and I think it piggybacks off of that, but I would tell my younger self, get focused or be focused now, like early, like be laser focused on our relationship now. And that kind of goes for career too, but we're not talking about that, but like, don't think too much future, you know, like for me, it mainly was, I knew I wanted to get married. I knew I wanted to do this, do that. I think a big problem, like with our, long distance, when I moved to Greenville, South Carolina, doing full-time ministry, I was so hung up on you moving there and starting our life there. And that's the only thing that I was focused on. I wasn't focused on like the present. I wasn't focused on what you were dealing with, what you would have end up leaving if you would have left LA and came to South Carolina. I was just focused on like me or whatever. But and honestly, I wouldn't even say focused, because that's not the word. I was like all over the place with my focus or whatever. So, but now I would tell my younger self, like, yo, be focused on making your wife a wife or whatever. And then also like be focused like on myself and be present with what is going on in my present day life, because I can't fill your cup up if I'm over here struggling and empty, and, you know, vice versa or whatever. So be focused on
Me.
Yeah. Honestly, but yeah, on you. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go career now, because I think I'm trying to get into that, because it all tied eventually. But like, what would you say to your younger self now, seeing what you have built and like when we first started in 2017 and you wanted to like quit or give up?
Yeah. I feel like it goes hand in hand, like you said, because like obviously we're married, and then like we even were doing social media like prior to being married, just while we were dating. And I feel like since working together and then also trying to navigate a relationship is just so crazy. Like it's not very normal. Like obviously there's like tons of couples in the social media space, but I would say like it's more not normal than it is normal. And so I feel like those are the times I feel like I really sometimes would be like, okay, we're done with this, because it was too much. We couldn't like either agree on something. We couldn't stop arguing, like whatever it is, like
little stuff.
Yeah, like little silly things. But then I was just like, okay, like this is not. I just remember there would be so many times where I'd be like, okay, you just do it. Like you just do social media. Like I will do my own thing. Like, and I would even say like, I'm gonna go get a retail job. I'm gonna go do this. And like I was serious. Like I wasn't even like sad. Like I was literally like, or obviously like I was dancing still at the time, but whatever the thing was, I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, and even while we were married, like there had been times, like even after having Rye, like where I was like, I don't know if this is it. Like, I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And so advice I would give, I don't know, I guess just like be sure, like don't just like give up easily, I guess. And not to say like if I chose that it would necessarily mean that I gave up easily, but like, I don't know. I think just know that with like whatever you're doing, and like whether it's a job or just like a passion or something you love, that like there will be hard seasons, and it's not always just like the most beautiful thing. Like you see, especially social media, like you see these people Like people watch us and they think like, I almost like dislike when people are like, oh my gosh, you guys have like the dream job, which I get it.
You get where they're coming from. Yeah.
Because I do think we have a dream job now.
Yeah.
Like I do love it and it is a dream,
Same.
but it's also like not just a dream.
Right.
It's actual work.
Yeah.
And it takes so much behind the scenes, and I feel like people don't really like know all of that, obviously. But anyways, I'm just saying that to say like with anything, job, passion, whatever it is, like there will be hard seasons.
Yeah.
And like you can get through it, and if it's something that like you're really supposed to be doing, I think that there won't be any confusion, because I feel like God doesn't create confusion, and you won't feel confused if you're doing the right thing.
Right.
And I don't feel confused or like lost, but not to say that like I haven't felt that before when it comes to this.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just like normal, and that's a part of just like evolving and
definitely
and growing.
Yeah. I think for me, career-wise, I would what would I say? What route do I want to go with this? Because I've always loved this entertainment industry, social media specifically. It's just always just been just a part of my DNA of some sort. So I see it through like a different lens, but I would say just don't be lazy and like just do it. Yeah, I know that's Nike, but like don't be. And let me say this is where I'm getting it from. My dad, I wonder if he still remember this story. I forgot how old I was, but
not you. Wait, with the drills that he made you do?
No.
Oh.
That's a different story for a different
That's a funny
day.
story.
I think I've told that story before. Anyways, so maybe I'll share it at the end of the podcast. It's so not related to that. But no, my dad, I think he asked me this question. He said, I guess like, what is like a dream for me? Like, what is your main thing that you want to do?
When? Like when you were a kid?
When I was a kid. Yeah. And I think I didn't have an answer. And he said, well, what about like having a movie? Like, why can't you like just make a movie and have it in the theaters? And like, why wouldn't that be your dream? Because he knew I was into that whole yeah. And I said, a movie, I can't do that. I'm not capable of doing any of that. It's a movie. Like in my head as a kid, like a movie was Transformers and like Lion King. Like,
well, I mean, that even still though, when I hear that, like if someone was like, yeah, why don't you just like create a movie? Like that does seem
not tangible.
Yeah.
So I was just like, no, I literally cannot do it. And now I'm 27 years old, and I've had this thought way before 27, but I'm sharing it now. But I know that it was possible then to create a movie or start the process of creating a movie. And I'm just saying the word create. I'm just saying create a movie just as the example. That could be anything in my life or whatever. That's why I'm just saying, like, just do it. Like there's literally no excuse or no reason for me not to do something that I actually wanted to do and thought that I couldn't do. So when it comes to this social media thing, I truly feel like I could have done what I wanted to really do younger, when I was when I just started off with the social media piece, like before I met you and stuff like that. Like
I feel like you really kind of like popped off though, like with me.
Yeah, that's funny. That's that's
Baby,
crazy.
I'm completely joking.
I know you're joking,
no,
but
I'm
like
kidding.
no. But I will say,
no, you definitely could have.
I will say, because when I met you, I wasn't doing social media.
That's true. Like you stopped.
I stopped. Like when I say by that, I mean I was doing Vine. I was just doing like my own stuff, brand wise or whatever. And I met you when I was doing freelance. I was touring. I was filming, shooting, and doing stuff like that. So I lost my train of thought because our dog Rue is really irking my nerves right now.
Rue, why are you at the door?
I said you can go outside to potty a while ago, and I took you outside, right? And now,
Rue, get over here. Rue, get over here now.
Okay, Mom.
She's so cute. She went her little.
And
eye.
now here comes Nash. I knew this was gonna happen. What I'm trying to have a serious moment.
I know.
In these beautiful dogs. What was I saying?
You were doing freelance and like video when
I was doing freelance and video work, and
I feel like you're saying that like if you would have never stopped social media, isn't that crazy to think about? Because you did, like, you were full on like doing
what we're doing now. Yeah, like I had my own YouTube channel, like it was a full thing, and I love this art, and I was doing it, but
why did you stop?
Because I felt like I couldn't do it.
Like you felt like it was just not
like I didn't get
you didn't get anywhere, and
exactly. Going back to that's what it was. Back to like when we met, and you wanted to bring it, and you wanted to do this, and you brought it to me, and I told you what I said.
Like, if we're gonna do it, we actually have to do it.
We actually have to do it because I know what it takes to do this or whatever. And I think meeting you and us starting that kind of, it definitely inspired and encouraged me to get back into it, because once I got back into it, it was hard for me to turn it off again. Clearly. I mean, like, how many years later are we into this thing or whatever? And it's been awesome to now see where you've come with all of this, and to see me, like, I'm still growing in this, and we both are, but like it's tough sometimes to like actually see it, because like we're doing so much, but we are growing in this space or whatever, and mentally, physically, like all of it, we're growing, and it's exciting. Well, I'm going to bed.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I know. That's why. How do you just end a podcast with "I'm tired"?
Oh, Nash.
Yeah, he's needy.
If anyone wants, so there's like a mini golden doodle and a
chill,
and their brother and sister.
Yeah,
and
but they act like boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, and they're really cute.
They literally hump each other.
Baby, don't say that on the podcast. Am I Southern?
Yeah, I don't know where it came from.
Because everyone's commenting on the TikTok we posted today and saying, like, I love her accent. I think.
What do you think?
My accent comes out just when we shoot a TikTok. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not actually country.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, we're gonna end on this story.
Okay.
I don't know. I was in elementary school, and I was playing junior NBA, and
what's junior NBA?
It's just like a league. It's not important.
You were going to the NBA?
No. Stop it. I was playing for the Orlando Magic, and my dad has been my basketball coach forever. My brother was on the team as well. This was the first game of the season, and we were, I feel like I have told this story, but whatever. We were down by 1.
Nice.
No, we were down by, actually, no, we were tied. And I go up, and like there's only like a few seconds left. I go up, I get fouled. I got to go to the line, shoot 2 free throws. So I go up, shoot the first free throw. I make the first free throw.
So you have to make the second one.
Well, no, I mean, I don't have to, but it would seal the game, because there's only like 1 second left, and we're like in elementary school. No one's heaving a shot from all the way across court. So I was like, in my head, I don't know what got into my head to do this, but I was just like, yo, I am about to shoot this with one hand and then one hand behind my back. Like, why am I doing this?
How old are you?
I think I'm in like 2nd grade or 3rd grade.
Oh, that's so cute.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You wanted to be like cool.
Yeah, I clearly wanted to be very cool.
That's so cute.
Anyways.
Oh my gosh.
So I do that, and I airball. Like, I full on airball.
And
like,
how did you feel in that moment?
I was like, I can't believe I just did that. In the moment, I really the confidence was crazy. Like,
do you like fully like, this is like a pivotal, like you can remember this moment?
Oh, I know the gym floor is like not really a gym floor. Like,
you know, there's a word for that, like in psychology. It's like a memory. It's called something memory. It's like it's a psychology. I learned about it in psychology.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so significant that like you can remember everything about that moment.
Yeah, I literally know everything.
That's funny.
It happened, and long story short about the game, they inbounded the ball. And if they would have scored, they would have won. They missed the half court shot, whatever.
So you guys still won?
Yeah, we still won the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you guys lost.
Okay, so like back to the part where my dad is the coach. And me and my brother are the best players on the team. Let's just put it at that. We're the best players on the team, and my dad has to be harder on us because he just has to be. So I don't talk to my dad until we get to the destination. I just realized we weren't driving home. We have to have my dad on the podcast so he can finish this story. I realized that we were not driving home, and it was pitch black dark outside. It was a nighttime game, and it's cold outside, living in Michigan, and I see that we pull up to a lit, it actually wasn't lit, it was just street lights, a track. I'm just like, why are we at a track? Like in my head, I know I'm in trouble. Like I know for a fact, like I am in a lot of trouble for doing that. And Remington, I'll get to Remington in a second, but my dad says, get out and run until I tell you to stop. And I'm just like, what do you mean? I'm like so upset.
Were you crying?
No, I wasn't crying yet, but like I didn't cry. No, I didn't cry. But I was just like, what do you mean? But deep down inside, I knew what I did. So I just got on the track and started running. And then here comes Remington, just like jogging along, laughing and smiling.
He came to run with you?
Yes.
That's cute.
Well, it wasn't in a sweet way. It was more like, ha ha. You have to run.
I would have done the same thing.
And like he stopped and like he could do whatever he wanted. And so he literally made me run until I had to stop. And then he said, at the end, he was like, if you ever do that again, you're getting benched or you're not playing or something like that. And
wow.
I never did it again. I'll tell you that much.
That's good.
But yeah, that was the story that Savannah thought I was referring to.
See, I don't want to be like, if the girls are dancers, I don't want to be involved.
Yeah.
Like I want to be involved so much, but only as a dance mom. Like I do not want to be their teacher.
I think you can do that. Do you think you can do that? Just be a dance mom?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna be more like
go
get your legs in first position right now. I know what it is.
Except for I don't know because Ryan and I have been doing ballet at home.
Yeah, and she loves it.
It's so cute.
It is cute.
I don't know.
We'll see. Well, if they're in basketball, I do want to be a part of that. So
okay, well, I'm just saying like I could do like when they were like little.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
When they get older.
Yeah, like would you want to like if they were in basketball in high school? Would you want to be their coach?
Yeah.
You would.
Basketball high school? No, because I have to deal with going through. I would have to. That's a whole other thing. But like a league outside of
oh yeah, I guess
school,
you weren't in high school. Anyway,
yeah, no.
When your dad was your coach.
No.
Oh.
But like a travel league or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be their coach. But besides, I'm going to train them regardless. We would not do our kids justice if we didn't help them. Yeah, if we didn't help them in something that we feel very confident in doing or whatever.
I will literally fall over if the girls play basketball.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
like
sorry,
older.
like that will be like crazy. I will not know what to do with that information. Or like even sport, like dance is a sport to me, but like even sports in general, like that is so foreign to me.
Yeah.
But how fun.
It's so fun.
Like you know what kids, like you basically get to like redo your whole entire childhood just like differently.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you said that was like the end of the podcast.
No, I'm just talking. I'm vibing. We got to go to church in the morning.
Yeah. So I'm pretty tired. I need a back massage. My neck hurts because we slept on an air mattress. Wait, listen. Wait.
Nice. All right. We love you guys. And the set will be better at some point. We're going to go look at some sets and some spaces next week. But for now, y'all just going to have to deal with the makeshifts. We're going to be just different places. And yeah, we love you guys. And we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.